What's up guys, if you are here, thanks for tuning in. This vid will stay unlisted. It has just the commentary, it has just the music, and of course it has the gameplay. But thanks for boosting my watch hours. Let's get right into it. Alright, into our first game. For this map, I do recommend Edger and Mr. P. What happened to Mr. P? I have no idea. How come he has no star power? What's going on? What's going on? How come the Colt and the Carl have star power, or are they already maxed? I actually have no idea. So, yes, not really sure. So, Mr. P doesn't have that star power anymore, so he can't really do a lot, I guess. But I'm gonna look for opportunities to jump, and I'm not gonna leave Mr. P too far behind because he does get easily picked off. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna not jump on the Carl. I definitely could have, and I definitely would have recharged my super and gained health while I was hitting the Carl, but I guess it's just a little risky because if Carl does actually kill me, there's a pretty high chance that Mr. P is going to be killed too, especially without star power. So yes, let's see. There's Mr. P and not Mr. P, what am I saying? There's an Edger and a Primo up there. Carl and Colt are on that team, so I guess yeah, we're pretty safe. So I'm gonna kill the BB right here. The jump is not necessary, but I didn't want to take that much damage. I'm not really sure what the Edger was doing. He should have jumped on us. Carl, because he doesn't have that huge cube advantage anymore, he's just gonna suicide with his super, and unfortunately that's a loss for them. They could have definitely come in second for that game, but you know, they just kind of threw. Rip. Let's see. Alright, so we're just gonna end up midair while Jenica kills the last person. That's a GG. Alright, into the second game. Same comp. Somehow Jenica still doesn't have star power. What is happening? I have no idea. But I guess it doesn't really matter. I think that Edger also doesn't have star power. Yeah, that's pretty funny. But we're still in low stages, so it doesn't really matter. We can do anything we want and probably still win. I'm gonna be able to get that. Okay, you guys didn't see that. I'm not really sure how I lost against the Gale. I'm not really sure. I'm just not really sure. He didn't even have super or anything. Yes. Let's see. So he's gonna be able to kill the Edger, and I'm gonna be able to jump onto Jesse and get a team wipe. Jenica's at 6 power cubes, so that's pretty good for Mr. P. I guess we're just gonna wait here. I'm a little bored, so let's go find someone, I guess. Okay. Whoa, 12 power cube Gale. You do not want to face that guy. Let's see if we can get a jump on Jesse. There we go. Easy kill. Gale, if you were smarter, you would not leave your Jesse behind. But unfortunately, you kind of did. And so I'm going to charge the super. I'm just going to jump on the Gale. And we're going to get all these power cubes. There's no chance for the last team. Okay. Oh, we just exchanged positions. Mr. P getting the last shot, and that is a GG. So the last game on this map, Jenica is going to switch momentarily to B, not because B is better, but because he does have that star power for B already. So he has no worries about not getting the star power. I'm going to jump on Spike, a little risky, but again, Spike was just asking to be killed. If he used Gadget right on top of me, that would be really dangerous, but he didn't, and I kept my distance, and I also had a bit more power cubes than him, so that's why I was able to jump on him without any problem. So I'm gonna... oh, I got hit by the Spike. B, come back here. Let's see, if B can get a chip on the Darrow or on the Spike, I think we're in pretty good position, and that way I'm just going to be able to jump in and get the kill. And yes, so I guess let's just wait for them then. Alright, still nothing. On this map, the mid is not a bad place to be. It's a pretty good place, as it is pretty enclosed, so you will have no trouble staying alive at mid, unlike some of the maps that we will see later. I'm worried that if I jump on the Darrow, Spike's gonna help him, but apparently the Spike is pretty far. Darrow's gonna try and roll away, but I think Jenica just gets the easy kill on the Darrow. Nope. Darrow's at like 100 health. I'm gonna be able to pick him off. And how are there 4 teams left? I thought that, to be honest, the championship would be much more easy. I'm just gonna be able to jump on the Sprouts. Too bad. If I was like a second earlier, I probably wouldn't have needed to face that Spike, because he wouldn't have respawned yet. But top 2, and now top 1. GG. Alright, so heading into the game, we have Tara and Jackie. We're gonna rush mid. Thankfully that Jenica has his gadget, even though he doesn't have star power. And basically with this comp, you want to have Jackie and you want to have Tara. It is a pretty consistent comp, to be honest. Tara basically just keeps on using gadgets for the middle until that you've cleared everyone out, or I guess until you guys both die. But to be honest, I haven't had a single loss because of Tara and Jackie not being able to clear out everyone in the mid. It's pretty darn consistent. As long as you're a Jackie and you have patience, and as long as that Tara gets in a good position to help out the Jackie, you're pretty good to go, you know. So let's see, we're just gonna wait for someone to come to us. This is like a huge donut. Basically a lot of the people that like skirt the outside will be Byrons, maybe Colts to break up the center a bit, might even be Jackies or other Taras as well. At least that's all I see on the map, right? So your job after you claim mid is obviously to stay in mid. You don't want anyone else to claim mid again, because you just use all 3 gadgets, or a lot of gadgets at least for Tara, and so you basically just want to hide here until everyone dies, because this is feast or famine. All the other teams tend to stick to the outside, none of them tend to like aim towards the center. So if you are at mid, you're in pretty good position. No one usually like aims or teams up against you, but I guess we'll see. So right here you see 2 of the teams just completely kill each other, so that's how we can get like free power cubes. That's the advantage of being mid, is that you see everything and you're just able to take everyone out when you have the chance, right? I'm gonna basically just stomp out Edger, but he got the second, we got the first. That's a win-win. GG. Alright, heading into the second game of Feast or Famine. Same comp, Tara and Jackie. Unfortunately, Jenica still doesn't have that star power that, you know, gives a little bit boost of health, and also I guess scares away the opponents a bit more. So I would like to see a bit more action at mid. Jenica is obviously collecting power cubes. Just went from 3 to 4, but I guess we're pretty good. Unless Tara basically just like sees mid. I'm not really sure what Leon was expecting, to be honest. How come Leon didn't expect anyone to be there at mid? So Leon's gonna, after taking the risk, force the Tara, which is a teammate, to you know, pretty much die. So yes, I definitely could have like gone a bit more aggro against the Poco and the Shelly, but basically I just don't really think it's necessary, and I'd rather keep that the position at mid in case Poco runs away too much. So there are 3 teams left. Poco's team has the equivalent of our power cubes, so we do need to be a little bit careful, especially that one teammate is a Shelly. So we're much better off just, you know, charging the Barley and the Tara, which is exactly what we're going to do to ensure that we just get the second. and I don't really know how come they didn't move into the mid while we were gone. I'm not really sure, but we're just gonna be able to stomp everyone out. Thanks for the teamwork, Jenica, and that's a GG. Alright, so into the last game of Feast or Famine. There are 5 boxes, so I do expect other people to go in as well. But actually, there's not a lot of people going in. I'm not really sure why. We just need to be strategic and stamp out the Shelly. Other than that, we're pretty much all good. So Jenica is going to be able to escape with like 100 health or so. But yes, I don't want to charge Shelly super too much, because basically what happens is she gets her super and our whole team just goes boom. So hopefully that doesn't happen. So Bo is also another like decent threat, to be honest, to this comp, because he can see with his first star power, unless he forgot to switch and is still using the second star power. I've had that before, anyways, Bo is a pretty big threat, but if he ever gets close enough, but like by the time he gets close enough to see you, you can pretty much just use Gadget and you can get a pretty easy victory like that. So Jenica is going to be able to pull. Unfortunately, Shelly breaks the hole in the donut, so we won't be able to travel across that spot anymore. Bo is breaking up more places, to be honest. I feel like I'm just going to trigger the traps because I don't want to activate them later and forget about them. But I guess because Bo probably has that first star power, his mines don't stun at least. Yes, or that's what we hope at least. So Tara's going to be able to get the easy pull on the opponent Tara. I'm not really sure where the Tara's teammate is, but I guess, somewhere. Oh, the Shelly is right there. So top 2 again. So let's see. We're just going to be able to get the easy victory, stamp out Bo, and stamp out this Surge. GG. Alright, so for this map, it is a Mr. P and Edgar again. Unfortunately, Edgar does not have that star power. It doesn't give that extra boost of damage whenever Edgar jumps on someone. So, but anyways, I guess what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get the mid, and we're basically gonna be able to, go from there. Don't rush mid too much on this map. You can see what happened because teams close around us. This is a very open mid for a map, so do definitely be careful of that. We are in, pretty much last place when Jenica has 2 cubes. I don't have any cubes, and also Jenica doesn't have star power. Because of that glitch, we are pretty much in last place. We need to destroy 4 more teams. Can get pretty pretty dangerous. So I gotta be careful of that BB. I did get my super. I'm gonna put in the bush. I'm gonna try to get another super while my current super is running. I might as well, right? BB could be a bit more aggressive on me, and just like that takes me out. But because the BB actually went too aggressive, Edgar's gonna be able to jump. Even without that star power, it is able to easily take out the BB. So 5 power cubes, pretty good spot for now. And I also think I have my super, so I'm just gonna put it down right above there. Because why not? I think no, there's a Leon there. That's pretty dangerous. I'm gonna no, what are you doing, Edgar? Oof, that was like pretty much the worst jump that I've seen. No offense, but that was pretty bad. So right here, I'm gonna die again. Edgar's just gonna stay inside that bush while the teams fight each other, I guess. Great strategy. Nothing more you can ask for. Just don't jump out before I respawn, please. Edgar's gonna be able to jump on the Leon, and so I'm gonna put my thing there anyways. I'm gonna use one of my boosting things. How come all my quarters are dead? That doesn't make sense. But I'm going to be able to take on the Mr. P, and that is how we're just going to be able to get second. We're not even going to try for the first. We're really grateful for the second. Alright, so into our 9th game. This is our 9th game because we skipped the 8th by accident. I accidentally deleted that recording. And we also had a loss on the 8th because we carelessly rushed mid. Even knowing what the best strat and what the best comp is, we just carelessly rushed mid and we got completely pwned by other teams. So I'm going to be able to take out the Edger, and the Colt is in a pretty bad position with his teammate down, so we're just going to be able to collect the cubes and just run back away. Edger still does not have that star power, at least my Edger, but we'll see what we can do. Mr. P is okay against Byron because, oh no, he's gonna jump on me. Okay, Edger is gonna be able to save me in time. Edger is gonna get poisoned, so maybe run away a bit more. Okay, so I don't like the look that Edger is giving me, flashing her super. So I guess we're gonna aim on that bush. I think someone is in there, but I can't be completely sure. Maybe they're not. Byron is gonna barely miss me. But let me see. Is there someone in that bush as well? I actually don't really have a lot of idea. So I'm gonna boost that porter, just to piss off the enemies. Nothing really more. That wasn't really too strategic or anything. I just wanted to piss them off a little, and make them use a bit more of their ammo, just for fun. But I guess you only have 3 gadgets in the match, so to be honest with Mr. P, it's pretty consistent. Or I mean, like, you don't really get the opportunity to boost your gadget too much. Just use it at the vital moments if you can. So Dinah's gonna walk back, and I'm gonna aim the Mr. P shot right at him, and he's just gonna die. So let's see. The other teams are just fighting each other. They really want the second place. Wait, is that double Edger? That's a lot of Edgers. But we're just gonna be able to get the first place easily, and there is our 9th win. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. If you want to watch wins 10 to 12 again, go back to my main vid. But if you are here, I just want to say how much I really appreciate it. So go ahead and DM me on Discord saying #warrior, and I'll give you a special role in my server. Until next time, peace.